Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff.
Hey everyone, welcome. This is Cabin Pressure.
Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started.
You have a repeat?
Was that a repeat?
That's a repeat.
Damn.
That was the same one you just did.
I'm old, dude.
That. Damn.
It happens. It happens. Shit happens, right?
It just did. Just did a repeat.
I just was like, you know what? I can't think of anything right now. I'm just like, okay. Anyways, what the hell's been going on?
What's been going on with you? That's the question.
Yeah. Well, I flew to Japan and back since last episode. My first time been doing the Japan leg. It was like 14 hours going over going up like North America into like the polar cap and then all the way down over and drop down into Japan and stuff. It's kind of cool to track it all.
How many hours?
Stuff. It was 14.
14 hours?
Pay attention. I just said 14.
Well, you pay attention. Old. You look at you just repeated your entrance. Are you kidding?
Right. So anyways, we went over to Japan, and that whole experience, like this whole trip was just crazy. 3-day trip, real quick trip, like over and back. The flight going over, they were all giving me the lowdown, the flight attendants, where to do the plane. I'd flown the plane before, so it wasn't anything big with that. And I knew the service, but it was just, different crowd, different market and all that stuff, which is, that's a big deal to flight attendants, right? So like
it is, but one thing real quick, I checked out on your crew is that you actually were one of the senior papas.
I was senior papa. And you bringing that up?
Yeah.
Like literally they're like pops.
Yeah.
When do you want your break? That's how they addressed me. I was like, motherfucker, don't get belligerent with me.
That's how it works, though. Didn't you find that was funny though? I mean, all of a sudden you were one of the most senior people, and you had first choice of a break,
dude. It was like, it is nice having seniority. The reason why I went, right?
Yeah,
but it's a little unnerving, that we're getting old.
And you forget things.
Right. Anyways, so we went over there and everything, and it's so cool to experience all the different cultures and everything. And a big thing that they told me, they were like, I got to the layover and we're like getting on the van and everything, and they're like, Shawn, no tipping. And I'm like, no tipping. They're like, no tipping. Did you know that?
You're definitely out of the U.S.
Yeah.
No shit.
There is culturally no tipping in Japan.
No, I didn't know that.
Like they do not. It's an insult.
Really?
Yeah. So you don't tip them. You don't give them any type of other than giving you a thank you. That's what they expect.
Really?
Yeah. And so you do not tip in Japan whatsoever. So that was kind of cool. I kept some extra money in my pocket.
Yeah.
Cheap. I thought you'd like that. Keeping your money.
Keeping money in your pocket.
Right. Anyhow, and then the other thing that happened over there was like on the flight, there was a few things that happened that was absolutely hilarious. This lady, we're going down the aisles and we're picking up trash and all that stuff. And next thing you know, this lady like picking up trash and she's older than us. And she's like, I don't know what this was, but she gave me some coffee. And it was like, you look like milky water and everything, right? And she was like, this is supposed to be coffee. And I'm like, well, I said, she's pretty experienced. She probably gave you coffee. So I go back to the back and I'm talking to the girl and she's like, yeah, I gave her. She wanted instant decaf. The old lady didn't put the decaf in the water.
I was going to say.
And she's upset with us, like, normal. Like, it was our fault.
She just had milk in
She had warm milk.
Yeah. Time to go to bed. Time to go night-night.
You and I know it's like, come on.
Because we got some killer coffee.
Yeah,
even decaf.
our coffee is really good.
Even Illy is killer.
It's a good coffee.
It's a killer coffee.
But I'm like, no way. Like this girl's been like flying 30 years.
Right.
Like she knows what she's doing. She didn't not give you.
She got
coffee.
night milk.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Anyways, so that was crazy. And then the big thing that happened on the flight was something that we don't encounter like domestically, like which we do encounter domestically, but not in the way we had it on this plane. Was we had a flight attendant get sick.
Really?
I'm talking about sick to be incapacitated.
No. Yeah.
So like we had to call MedLink. We had to eventually get a doctor involved. She had to get injections, all this stuff. And what had happened, and this is like a PSA to everybody that flies abroad to anywhere, like don't eat shit and drink shit that you don't know about. That's where this is going to come down to. She went into the store there and bought this little bottle of vitamin C. Another flight attendant, you've been here with me.
Right.
Another flight says, oh, this is really good. Take this, keep you from getting, keep you healthy and all this stuff. So she was like, oh yeah, I just drink the whole bottle. So the girl's like, yeah, okay, cool. So she gets on the trip, coming back, she gets on the plane, she drinks this whole bottle of vitamin C. Next thing you know, we're in our meal service. I come back to the back of the plane, and here she's in the galley.
Probably a concentrated vitamin C or something.
I don't know what it is, but she's having a huge reaction to it, right?
Yeah.
So much that it incapacitated her.
Yeah.
So that she's like just throwing up. Then later she got shits. Then she's like running to the bathrooms, and like so we put her up in the bunks, and literally she slept the whole flight. And eventually we had like get her down because she was still sick and all this stuff, and we were worried about getting her down from the bunks because that's a whole spectacle too. And people don't know this, but like the crews have bunks on these large aircraft, and sometimes they're in the floor, sometimes they're in the ceiling, and this one was in the ceiling. So like to get her down from there, now it wasn't going to be a problem for me. I just lift her down, but for some tinier flight attendants, they had that situation. They'd have definitely a problem. Anyway, so she was incapacitated. We were short crew on our international flights, and now we're all taking over all these extra duties because she was our back galley, and so she was in charge of like getting all the meals ready and all that stuff. So now we had to take it over as a crew. So, but
did she drink it? Okay, but did she drink it on the plane or did she drink it before?
I think she drank it before she got on the plane.
Okay,
right?
Because I was like, did you guys have the bottle to look at it? For MedLink, I was just curious.
It was in Japanese.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, we got speakers and stuff.
Yeah,
but
you got speakers. I mean, she'd be able to tell the milligrams.
So here's the funny part about it. So, she was sick the whole flight, and by the end of the flight, she was like doing okay and everything.
Yeah.
But one of the passengers gave me one of those little bottles of vitamin C thing that she had drank.
Yeah.
So I kept it. And so when she was getting off the plane, I'm like, hey, I wanted to give you a little going away present, something to remember the flight by, and I give her the bottle. She gave me a look like,
did you ever have vitamin C though on an empty stomach?
No. Dude.
I mean, you take vitamin C, it just jacks your stomach up.
Yeah.
Without eating. I mean, so if that was, say that as a concentrated vitamin C, that just tore her stomach up.
And that's what it did.
Right?
Tore more than it went end to end.
That's what it does. That's what vitamin C does. It's like a clean out.
So anyhow, that was a crazy thing. Another thing too that, what people don't know is our crew rest areas, which I think one of these days we're gonna have to like give them some pictures of the inside of the crew rest.
We got some sweet crew rest.
Yeah, I mean they're cool because they're like little bunks that are in the ceiling, and there's actually 6 beds in the ceiling that up to 6 flight attendants at a time.
Chosen by seniority too, right?
Chosen by seniority.
That's another thing.
Big Papa got the big one.
I know you did. I knew you knew where the big bed was at.
That's right. Number 5, baby, on that aircraft. Each aircraft is different. Anyways, and then here's another crazy because it's such a small world. I get on the flight. We're coming back, and we close the door and everything. We're taxiing back, and I'm walking down the aisle doing my checks and all this stuff. And all of a sudden, I'm looking down, and then boom, here's an agent from Cleveland that I know. Really? She's on the flight. She's like, Shawn? And I'm like, what? I'm like, I can't believe this. She's like, I can't believe I'm seeing you here in Tokyo. Like, this is crazy. And I'm like, it's a small world.
Yeah.
That's
Welcome
our life,
to the
right?
world international.
Right. You see people all over the place. It doesn't matter where you go. So what else has been going on with you, man?
It's been a crazy week, but a great, crazy week, man.
Yeah.
I ran into some people coming down from Florida. And I've known these people for years and years, and it was so nice to seeing their families and the kids, grandkids, and everybody's traveling.
Yeah.
But what was really cool is the other day, guess who contacted me? Remember Sheila?
The shuttle driver?
Yeah, the cart driver.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody in
What did you just say?
Cleveland-
The cart driver?
The cart driver. I said the cart driver.
I don't
You're not
think
paying
so.
attention again.
I heard you.
No. But anyway, Sheila used to drive the cart for passengers up and down the terminal.
Okay.
And was one of the sweetest ladies there was, right?
Sheila was or is so sweet. Like
Yeah.
she called us our little flying angels.
Yeah, flying angel.
Yeah. And so like every holiday she would bring us like candy, and she'd be like for Christmas time, she'd give us little teeny little bags of candy and stuff like that. And like the sweetest lady.
Always a hug, always nice to see in the terminal.
In fact, here's how nice she was. When she retired, our airline got together a huge donation and gave her a going away present she was shocked.
Yeah.
Like how much it was. But anyways, she's a sweet lady. That's cool.
It is. I mean, and I was surprised she reached out through Facebook and it was
And she
great.
wanted to be your friend?
There you go. You're starting again, right? I got that one friend. You're just jealous because you're the only one. Do you know I like this? Okay, New Year's resolutions. Did you make one?
No.
You didn't make one.
No.
Really?
Dude.
You don't even participate?
Listen, I've tried when in my 20s I was a typical normal male American.
I'm gonna work out. There's nothing normal about you. There's nothing normal about you.
I'm gonna work out.
No typical.
I'm gonna get healthy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop some pounds. Shit never worked.
All right. So New Year's resolution. Did you know that like 45 to 50% of all resolutions are fitness?
Oh yeah.
Fitness resolutions.
Yeah. I mean, that's the biggest resolution. Everybody,
Yeah.
gyms get packed, right?
My gym was packed.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, when they look at packed gyms, they make fun of people like that because they're like, oh, they won't be here long.
Here they are.
Right?
They'll be gone next week.
They'll be gone next week. But I don't look at it like that. I really don't. They say that only 10 people actually survive the year of that fitness training.
Yeah, that's good. That 10,
right?
10 more percent, right?
That's exactly what I thought. I always think that the most important thing is those 10% that actually make it, not the 90% that might have failed,
right?
But the 10% that made it,
right?
So this year I thought I'm going to do something different because I've always been into fitness. I mean, and I work out all the time. But so they say my optimum weight for my height and age, you know what they say, that 190.
Dude, I'll never see you at 190.
190.
You're not going to go to 190.
Okay. Now,
first of all, like 190 on you, it would be like you'll start looking like a bicycler, like a skinny guy. Like,
so okay.
Wait. You'll be going back to spaghetti arms. Shout out, Jeff. Boom.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But anyway, I decided to make this this little resolution.
Yeah.
So at New Year's Eve, when I went and I weighed myself the night after eating and everything, I was like 213. Okay. So I'm like, okay, here I go. I'm going to see if I can get to 190.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm at 204.
Yeah, I'm telling you, those last...
It's bullshit.
The last
Shawn.
14 pounds are
bullshit.
almost impossible.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because you got to cut out the sugar, right?
Dude.
The sugar's gone. You feel like you're going through withdrawal.
It's not sustainable.
Okay, I'm not done.
Okay.
It's like you're going through withdrawal, right? No snacks. And then all I could think about was them damn Tootsie Rolls that your mom sent. And so
which mine are gone. Mom, send more.
Right. Not yet. So I'm this teeter totter. Am I going to be the 90%? Or am I going to be the 10%? We'll see. Right now, 204. And you're right. You start feeling, I don't feel as strong as I did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel, I don't. And and it's only like a week.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So we'll find out.
Here's the thing about those, like, those BMI things and the charts and everything. Like, as of today, I don't know if you know this, but today, they just changed the whole food recommendation, the plate. This is what you should have on your plate, this much protein, this much vegetables, all that stuff. So, in our lifetime, how many times has that plate changed? Like, in different, quantities and what to be healthy
your
and
macros,
all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what they're saying and recommending right now. Like 10 years from now, they'll be like, 205 is your right weight.
Yeah.
and you'll be like, damn.
You'll see me bail on it and hit some Krispy Kremes here pretty soon.
Oh, dude, I
We'll
know.
see.
We'll see. You're not going to be the 10% that sticks.
We'll see what happens. But anyway,
You set yourself up for that.
Yeah. I'm gonna make 10% now.
All
Yeah,
right.
you got irritated and pissed me off. So the other night, Gemma jumps to the end of the bed.
The dog.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows Gemma. I've told you numerous times.
We
Gemma
have a lot of new people coming up.
Okay, Gemma is my little 5-pound Yorkie.
Right.
Those of you that are just joining us, she's this little bitty Yorkie
She's
killer
about,
dog.
She's about that big.
That big.
Like
Yeah, she's killer.
palm size.
But anyway, she jumps up, gets to the end of the bed, and her ears go, and all you hear is growl. I'm like,
Right.
what are you growling about? Nothing. Can't hear anything. I'm thinking she's got to go downstairs. So I take her downstairs. She runs right to the door, pins her nose against the door. I'm like, the hell is she doing? And I shine the light in the back. Freaking pack of coyotes all the way in the back part of the property.
Whoa.
A pack of them.
Yeah.
How in the hell did that little dog in my bedroom hear that freaking coyote? She's got little sonar ears.
Dude.
I know. She's got little sonar ears.
I
They
know.
just,
I know
like,
you don't.
straight
I don't have to explain to you that dogs hear better than us.
I understand that. I was just making a point. The little sonar ears. We're gonna get back to Gemma because there's another little story on Gemma.
Again?
Yeah. What Gemma did. So we had these. Also this week we had some new hires come in.
Oh, in our base?
Yeah.
No
Yeah, we had some new
way.
hires come in. And we met one of them on the plane. We were having a lot of fun with him. I'll tell you that in a second. But we had a great conversation with some of the new people down. I love new hires.
Oh yeah.
I do.
They're excited.
Yeah.
They're all like energetic. They're like, oh, this is such a cool job and it's glamorous.
Yeah. There's a
Yeah.
lot of good things about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do. I like new hires. I mean, their attitudes.
Wait till they're
are
holding the bag
excellent.
while somebody's throwing up or
They're still fun. They're still fun.
They
The
don't know.
conversations are fun.
cleaning up the shit off the ground.
We were messing with the one
the
guy.
poop running out of the person's leg and walking out.
You're telling them all the exciting things that are coming. But no, this guy was on the flight. He was coming into Cleveland. He comes to the back galley. So we're talking to him. And also the phone rings.
Okay.
And one of the flight attendants, you know her, she's really funny.
Yeah.
But she picks the phone up. She looks at me and she's like, oh God. And I'm like, what? And she goes, Code Yellow, Gary. Code Yellow. I'm like, oh no, Code Yellow. And I said, did they tell you what Code Yellow is? And he goes, no. He goes, should I sit down? And I said, yeah, you might. Pilot's got pee.
for all of you out there that don't understand what we were just talking about, which all crews will, is that, because of 9/11, there's that door
Yeah.
and it's all locked.
Yeah.
And so if they have to go to the bathroom, they have to ask.
Right.
And we are in command of that
Mm-hmm.
door.
So-
So we're screwing with the new hire saying this code. There is no such thing as code yellow.
Nope. But it was funny.
But rookie.
But you know something. He has such a good personality.
That takes me back to like all these crazy rookie things that we used to do in
Yeah.
the past. I mean, and we like today, HR and all
Right.
that stuff, we got to be kind of like a little, hesitant. But back when we like HR really wasn't that powerful. Like I remember like we would, we got those like a cup, like a plastic cup. And like on a 4-day trip, the new hire would come on board and we'd be like, hey, here, this is for you. Just keep this. We need you tonight to pee in that cup. And at the end of the trip, they're going to collect it from you. And so they'd be like, every day would be like, you got your cup, and they pull out the cup and all that stuff. And then at the last day of the trip, they'd be like, the whole crew would get off before the new hire. And we'd be like, where do I put the cup? Where do I take the cup? And we'd be all like, rookie.
They had the other one testing the air in the cabin.
Yeah, testing the air in the cabin.
Stupid.
All kinds of stupid shit.
Yeah, we had fun.
Fun. Right.
So let's go back to Gemma.
Oh, okay.
My dog again. All right. So this is what Gemma does. I'm looking for this bow that's in her hair. Nowhere to be found.
Ooh.
She swallowed it, Shawn.
What?
Swallowed it. Yep. And I brought one in. This is it. You guys see this? You see
That
this
thing's
little
tiny, dude.
this little metal clip?
You were asking for it.
This wasn't even funny. I'm looking all over for this thing. I can't find it. I'm looking and I can't find it. I realize she swallowed it.
She swallowed
She's
that bow?
5 pounds.
Dude, I don't even know how she gets that down her throat.
Right. And she swallows it and it goes down, curvatures like this, and it comes up. Well, med vet. Had to go to the med vet. Spent the whole night in the ER with this little dog.
Sheesh.
Right, we go in there. They show the X-ray. X-ray shows this thing
Like
perfectly
clear as day.
clear, right? Perfectly clear. Bow. You see the metal clip, the whole shit right
there.
in the back of there. So here's this vet. There's either one or two things. You do the endo. You know, they go in, they pull it out, or they induce vomiting. Now, they're worried about it getting stuck because she's so small.
Yeah.
Well, I just happened to feed her before then. I knew her stomach was full, and I'm like, I looked at the X-ray, seen the way the position this, and I was like, is that her esophagus? And they were like, yes. And I said, is that positioned that way? And they go, yes. And I said, induce. That thing's going to come out like a canoe.
Right.
And they went in there 5 minutes later. Here she looks. She looks like a drunken sailor when they brought her back in. She was so nauseous.
So that bow was in her.
Threw it right up.
Ugh.
5 minutes later, if that
Did
thing,
you wash that before you brought it here?
No, this is a different bow. I just brought it in. I just brought it in. But you know what this little damn thing cost?
No.
$600.
Oh, that's an expensive bow.
$600.
I know you won't be so cute with that
She
little
ain't wearing
doggy.
that bow
You're
no
paying
more.
no
No, hell
bows
no.
in their hair
No,
anymore.
no.
Yeah.
She's not wearing that one.
You need one big ass bow that just flaps over on her.
Yeah.
She won't swallow that.
All right. So, yeah, that was enough excitement for Gemma for a couple of days. But I did run into, do you remember Daisy?
Daisy.
Yeah,
Oh,
Daisy.
yeah.
Daisy. So I
Flight
used
attendant.
to drive in this flight attendant for years, and me and her, we used to commute in and fly together. Well, I just ran into her the other day, and she was telling me that her husband, Tom, you know Tom?
Yeah.
So Tom,
By the way, for you male people out there, you can find him in, what's that?
No, you don't want to.
Playgirl. He was a centerfold in Playgirl.
Yeah, he was.
You can look that up yourself.
Yeah, but it's not one I'm going to look at. I've known Tom for
We're
years.
not that type of flight attendant.
No. I used to lift with Tom all the time.
Okay.
He was like this ripped up, shredded dude, man. And
I know Tom. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
they own the Dairy Queen
yeah,
up the road
dude,
and all that stuff.
Tom
Tom's
was just
fit.
I mean, in the gym, he was a beast.
Yeah.
So I seen him, and he was diagnosed with scoliosis of the spine.
Yeah.
And you know something? The guy is incredible. Such a nice person, right? But what that did to him was unbelievable. I mean, what that does. And I felt so bad for him. But what was worse is when Daisy was telling me this story about this group of kids in Home Depot that were waving their phone around Tom. And they were saying that they were, you know, they wanted money. They wanted $200. And he said, I'm not giving you $200. And they said, well, you just did. And they tried to pull that Apple Pay bullshit thing. You know what I mean?
Scan your wallet.
Yeah. They can't do that. But,
Right.
I mean, he probably didn't know at the time. Well, in the shape that Tom's in because of what's happened to him, there's not a whole lot he could do about it. And it really pissed me off because I was thinking to myself that if you knew Tom when Tom was in his prime, he'd have taken them damn phones and he'd have shoved them up where only a doctor could
There would be a
remove
serious
them.
ass beating.
They never did that. Never did it. And I mean, it just absolutely pissed me off when I heard this story because why would you do that?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand why people think that that's okay.
Takes me to like any of those like videos or any of that type of stuff you've seen when people just take advantage of people. Like when I hear about the scams and like, you know, I live in a retirement neighborhood,
Right.
and we've had people scammed here in the neighborhood and stuff like that. And all that stuff is just so, I wish there was like a squad that could hunt them down. That should be like a movie. Remember that John Travolta movie that they had there was a squad that went around the world and just like took people out and stuff like that. They need that for the scammers.
You know, in our job, they say if you see something, say something, right? Most people in the world, if you come across something like that, you'd never walk away from that. I mean, if somebody was doing that to somebody else, you'd never walk away. Neither would I. It just pissed me off.
No.
Really, I hated that because such nice people.
Yeah. He's a good guy, man.
Yeah, very good. So, question for you. Have you ever had a crew member that completely drain the crew of oxygen? I mean, just, you know what I'm saying? When they come to crew?
Are you talking about just talking too much or just like they're exhausting because there's too much going on with them?
No, when they come to your crew, your crew has this great chemistry,
Right.
and everybody's in a great mood, and you're getting ready for the day. Everybody's laughing, joking, and then you have that other crew member come in
That brings everybody down.
and it sucks the oxygen out of the whole crew.
Yeah.
And now everybody is on edge.
Yeah.
You have, I mean,
You know I got big ass lungs.
I know.
So it ain't suction on my oxygen.
Right.
But I normally don't let people get to me like that, but I know what you're talking about when like you get that one crew member that's just like bringing it all down.
They bring the whole crew on eggshells.
Yeah.
Everybody is worried now about this one person. Okay, their personality just blew up this whole chemistry of the crew.
Yeah.
And it just happened this past week, and it's upsetting. It is. I mean, I can't tell you the one thing. I mean, we talk about passengers, but when anybody that's a crew member knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a person that just completely destroys the chemistry of a crew in a matter of minutes.
Yeah, but how do you combat that, right? How do you listen, you literally try to take them out of the equation.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
focus in on the crew. You don't focus
Right.
in on the
You start
individual.
like you try to exclude them from what's happening because you need to isolate them from the rest of the crew, really, right? Because or they're going to continue to make it negative. And when you're on it's different for us because we don't need to like a turn, you know, we're down and back, you know, but when you're going to multiple day tricks and you got that person with you for 3, 4, 5, 6 days, can you imagine?
Yeah, they affect
Right?
the service. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I mean, they always when you have them on their crew, they affect the service
Yeah.
with customers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's horrible. And thank God we only had this person for a few legs, but you know, you just wonder why are you doing this job? Really? I mean, why are you doing this job? I understand.
We're back to who hired that motherfucker.
I know, but you know, I understand people having bad days. I do. Everybody has a bad day,
Right.
but not like that.
Right.
Not like that. Not when you just come. You don't want anything to do with your crew. You don't want anything to do with any kind of conversation, right? You just go ahead and you just kill the whole chemistry and go sit in the corner by yourself.
Sure.
It wasn't good. But also this week had quite a few military people come on.
Really?
Yeah, had a few traveling, and
My brothers.
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Right.
And I did come across this cadence video. So I came across this, and this guy right here, I love his cadence.
Well, first of all, everything this guy does,
Yeah.
because when you brought it to me and told me about this, I was like, I wonder who this guy is. And as soon as I saw that it was this guy, and what's his name? Jonathan Michael Fleming. And, all his stuff is patriotic. Like every song he does is
I know.
it's not just a cadence, it's like country songs to dedicate it and all that stuff. But this video here is a excellent tribute to the military.
He's got this whole hour, and I actually started listening to it working out.
Oh, okay.
It's an hour of like all these cadence video. I mean, there's cadence songs, different ones in the military, different branches of the military. Absolutely incredible.
You know, I was blowing cadence in the military.
Oh, I know. That's why the first thing I thought was you. I mean, you know Dalton. He's my son is also.
When I had to do it a
chief.
lot,
Yeah.
Like when I was going through officer training
Yeah.
and doing ROTC in college and stuff, like that was like every morning we were always making up new cadence and new stuff, and off the top of our head being funny and stuff, like everybody yelling the same thing.
Yeah, you're like Stripes.
Yeah, exactly.
The Bill Murray of the
But anyways,
Army.
that's cool video.
So also this past week, a lot of people I've been talking to, they were talking about they didn't know exactly what they could bring through TSA.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what I thought was we go ahead and put a link
Oh, yeah.
on the TSA link so these people can actually go and click on it and they can see what they can bring through.
Yeah, one of the things that we're trying to work on here at Cabin Pressure is that we're trying to actually put together some PDFs, some information for people to be able to come and get some of these tips, and they can just come to our website and boom, click and get that saying. I know the TSA changes that list every year.
Right.
And I think the last time I looked at it, it's like 945 items that they've got on there. Like each individual has a like link to each one showing you their pictures and all that stuff, what you can and can't do, what you need to do if you have them and all that stuff. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, but when you're at home and you're wondering what the compliance is, you can click on this.
Yeah.
And you can just check what you put in your bag. You don't have to worry about it when you get to the airport. You definitely don't have to get pissed off at the TSA people.
Yeah.
Right?
That reminds me of like, what was it last year? They had that people down in, was it Aruba or something like that? I'm thinking it was Aruba where the family had a cartridge, it was already a discharged cartridge, but it was just a shell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they locked him up in prison, right?
Yep. They did.
He was stuck down there for weeks.
They did.
You know, and that was like a rash of it was happening.
It was a spent shell.
Yeah, it was a spent shell, but it was just happened to be at the bottom of his bag, and he didn't even know it was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to be aware of what's in your luggage when you're going international.
Yeah, aware what's when you leave too. Do you ever check your bag? Did you when you're in international? Do you say that you left your room?
Yeah.
So before you actually came back through customs, do you look in your bag? You check it all?
I don't detail check. Like if there was something like that in my bag, I wouldn't even know. But I almost totally disassemble my bag during the layover, no matter what, because I'm taking everything out, using what I got, whatever, and then putting it all back in.
I put my zippers in the same location.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So nobody's touching them?
Yeah, because when I come back in, I know exactly the location of every one of my zippers.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, if I go,
I always know the location of my zipper
shut
too.
Up. Jesus, you talking about a damn bag.
It's always in the same. Well, sometimes.
All right, let's not talk about your zipper. But big thing with the airlines is environmental.
Yeah,
and we're always looking at what could they do differently. The biggest thing I think the cups. We should have a universal cup.
A universal cup, or what do you mean?
A universal cup. We should have a universal paper cup. We shouldn't have plastic.
No. So you're talking about we need some type of biodegradable universal
cup for cold and
that's just one cup instead of we do have plastic and hot cups.
Yeah, they need to do away with the plastic cups. There's 10 billion cups that are used globally in the airlines. You know that? 10 billion.
Yeah. So here's my thing. I think that the airline industry in a whole is one of the most wasteful, productive, from the operation of the aircraft to the operation of the service of the what we're doing, the service we're providing, transporting people. There's so much waste and so much stuff. I mean, and you times that by however hundreds of thousands of flights we have worldwide. I mean, the amount of trash we create just in our business and the air pollution, all that stuff. Everything can be better, right?
Right.
We can do better.
Yeah, especially that. I mean, I think that's a huge one. I think cups are big.
Cups. You want to start with cups?
I do. I mean, you think about that. Think of how many cups we throw in the trash. How many flights a day, and how much of that goes into the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, and all you have to do is just nobody cares if it's paper.
Yeah.
They don't care. They do not care if they're drinking cold out of a paper cup.
No, I mean, not to mention cups are one thing, but we got glass. We got there's everything on that plane.
But they could. That's just a big one. I think that they need to change that. So, have you ever heard of a guy named Larry Silverstein?
No.
You've never heard of him?
No.
So you got to check out this video of this professor talk about this guy. Is that not a crazy video?
Yeah, that's good. Listen, after I saw the video, I was like, man, that's really that was the lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, he invests something that's so bad, I'm going to invest in the lease. And then after that, I'm going to convince the insurance company to make it more valuable. And then 9/11 happens.
Yeah, but why,
who would have known that?
I mean, knowing that the asbestos has to be removed.
Right.
One of those conspiracy theorist things.
Right.
Interesting though.
Sure.
Now, what do you think about service these days? I mean, flights being so expensive. What do you think about our service?
Well, I mean, You're talking about two different things there: service and economical value. What are we talking about? Are we talking about
No, I said the flights are so expensive. What
Yeah.
do you feel about service these days?
as compared to the value that we're getting for how much they cost?
No, service, period. What do you
Okay.
think? What do you think about the service on the airplane these days with the cost of flying?
There you go. I would say that it's basically, you're getting what you pay for depending on what market you invest in, right? If you're going with another like low cost carrier, then yes, like you're buying no frills, right? But if you're going with a full service carrier, close to what we fly with, okay, then I think the value of what you're getting, is fair.
So, okay. So how do you look at service?
How do I look at service?
As far as like when we do a domestic beverage service, how do you look at it?
Well, I
you
look at
know?
it like I'm trying to give the best service possible, give excellent customer service, make it enjoyable, make the experience enjoyable, making sure that they feel like the value that they've come to their home.
Right.
Right.
It's a real simple thing for me. I always think of the last person in the last row of economy. How
Mhm.
fast did we get to them?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
because-
are like
No, it is.
you're blazing fast on the service.
But it's efficiency of service.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays,
But
if
there's a
you go-
fine line.
I
and
know,
I'm not
but
cutting you off here.
if you go back years ago, our service was completely different.
Oh,
And the point that I'm making, our
Yeah.
service was different.
yeah.
Now it's more like a express sling and fling type of service.
Right.
All right. But it's what do people expect from us? And do we provide that for them?
Sure.
And a lot of people, it's like they take their time getting out in the aisles. Right?
Yeah.
They do. And then it's that, I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's any type of what is it?
Continuity to the whole system.
Well, it's like there's no hurry up, you know what I mean?
Expediency
to get to the people in the back of the airplane.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? Just
The
take your time.
people in the front row that are paying the premium price are actually on our airline is getting quicker service than the people in the back row.
But everybody is just as important.
Sure.
So
Agree.
And so when I'm looking at service, I'm always thinking of those people in the last row.
Yeah.
And if they leave the aircraft and they think they got a great service, I think it's important.
Sure.
I think it's one of the most important things.
No, I agree with you. And it's kind of interesting that you're bringing up this because I know that you're looking at this from a domestic side. And so now I'm going to switch to the international side of this equation. And it's coming almost the complete opposite. So the service on the international side is, I'm talking like we rotate. And as soon as those double bells are going off, I mean, people are jumping up and ready and we're going into the service.
Yeah.
And every crew so far that have been doing this is into it. Like we're trying to do it as quick and efficiently as possible and give the best service, right? But it's because of like on a domestic flight, all we're doing is doing the service and going to the destination. Whereas in international, we're all doing the service as quick as possible because we want to get to our crew rest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
there's
I
different motivators there. So you're going to see two different sides of it as far as service. I think both sides are trying to do the best they can and give the quality they can because I mean on a wide body aircraft, you got 300 people on a plane.
Right.
Narrow body we got maybe 200, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's hard to get to that last person.
I just think it's important. I mean,
It
people
is.
pay so much for their tickets these days.
Right.
I think service is very important still
Right.
in our industry. So, but I was talking about Turbulence last
yeah.
week, and one of the funniest videos I've ever seen in Turbulence was Key and Peele. That definitely was the funniest freaking Turbulence video.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, like it's the only people I know that can make Turbulence funny.
Yeah.
Right? Because the real videos that you see out there, they're scary as hell. Like, you see people and they're all bloody and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that was funny.
Yeah. Key and Peele, that is a hilarious video.
Yeah. So I'm always, we never stop talking about Turbulence.
Right.
But I mean, you gotta You got to hand it to Key and Peele. They put it together right.
So they also had this picture of these, actually advertisement of a flight attendant years ago, back in 1950s.
Okay.
Did you see it?
Yeah, man.
So this advertisement for a flight stewardess, girls, tired of the 9-to-5 routine, want to travel, go places, see and be seen. If you're single, a high school graduate, 20 to 28 years young, 5'2" to 5'7" in height, 130 pounds or less in proportion to height, 20/50 eyesight, or better without corrective lenses. That's not you or me.
Dude, okay, let's pause right there and look at this freaking thing. First of all, age discrimination, right? Today.
Yeah.
Like 20 to 28, they can only do this job. And then, weight discrimination. They can only be a certain weight. And then what shocked me in the whole thing was 20/50 eyesight. You went on blind bitches. What was that? 20/50? It was all blurry.
Yeah.
Like they didn't. You got to somewhat see the exit. You can go to the light. No, dude. Like, it is funny. Though it's funny how like the times have changed and like the whole things. And you notice that it was only they're looking for women.
Yeah, it's not your picture.
Yeah.
You're not on there.
We weren't on there.
Nope.
Us hunks. We weren't like the picture.
We came in a little after that.
A little bit.
So, hey, listen, we
Anyways.
both love to cook, so I thought it'd be a lot of fun each week. We throw out a recipe.
Yeah.
So this week, you have to check this link out. Remember elephant ears at the fair?
Yeah.
Okay, there's this.
I love elephant
Yeah,
ears.
this is an elephant ear cheesecake.
Big cinnamon juicy like donut, basically.
Yeah.
Fat donut.
Yeah, but this elephant ear cheesecake is easy to make. You guys have to try this. Click on this recipe. Try it. Let us know because this thing is the bomb.
Okay, so this week
5-star.
This week you got to pick the recipe. Next week it's me.
Yeah, that's fine.
All
I'm not
right.
eating that one. I'm at 204.
I'm a
Just
good
saying.
cook. Hello.
So, hey, let's go around the globe. A group of Budapest monks were walking 2,300 miles from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C. to remind people about peace and compassion. Along with them, they had this stray dog. It's Aloka, I think his name was. He was a peace dog. But what's crazy is one of these senior monks, he actually got hit and he lost his leg on the way.
Whoa.
Yeah, he lost his leg.
Dude, that's like, first of all, did he lose his leg like he walked it off, but he got hit?
No, he got hit.
Okay,
And he lost his leg from the accident.
Right.
But what was amazing is that this guy already forgave the person that hit him.
Oh, wow.
The compassion that he had, for this person that already hit him. That alone was amazing. But this walk, when you look at this, it takes like 4 to 5 months.
Dude, I would never, ever do that.
4 to 5 months.
Like, like walking, I'm done with it. I've done too much marching in my life and all this stuff. I can't, there's no way.
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking about that. But, Buddhists, these monks, they don't have anything else to do.
No. Walk for peace.
Walk, pray.
No, it's amazing, though.
Peace.
It's really cool.
It's too bad one of them got hit, though.
So 1 out of every 600 commercial flights in the United States has a medical emergency.
Yeah.
Mine 3 out of 4 days.
Look what happened with us. Like you last week and then we had the flight attendant,
Yeah.
and all that stuff. But a lot of these medical emergencies, people don't even like. That's only what's being reported.
Right.
People don't realize there's like so many. There's probably millions more that aren't reported.
But the big concern is the onboard medical kits, the requirements of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There was a news segment. So with our emergency kit, like this concern that this father has on this video and everything about like the EpiPen and all that stuff. Like we have EpiPens on the plane,
Right.
right? Not EpiPens, but we have epinephrine on the plane, but it has to be released to a doctor. So the airlines, like they were saying, they said they're compliant with the FAA, but they have to, we have all that medication on board, but a doctor has to, or a nurse has to be the one that administers it, some type of medical profession. Because we as flight attendants aren't trained medically on like how to inject and all that type of stuff. Like
Right.
we can't give an IV. I would if you want me to, but you might not want that.
Yeah, I would.
But yeah, but it is like it is a good big concern, and like the whole thing about the EpiPen, like people are so big about this, like with the drug overdoses and all that stuff. And I had this happen on the plane, like that guy's daughter, and I had a lady that she had had just done some type of treatment on her hair, and she had an allergic reaction on a plane. I mean, we had her laid out in the aisle, meddling, contact, and all this stuff. And yeah, doctors got involved, and in our med kit, we had what we needed, gave her the shots and all this stuff, Benadryl and IV and all that stuff, and she came out of it, you know? So we have it, but it's just not readily available. It's not like a flight attendant can grab an EpiPen and just give a administered dosage.
Yeah.
So
Thank God we have doctors on board.
yeah, we hope.
I know.
Well, it also depends on the airline. I think we talked about that before.
Yeah, I don't want you giving it to me.
No, we were talking about like how we might have doctors on our plane versus maybe it's that low cost doctor might not be on there.
That's cool. All right, a postal driver was arrested after Florida Highway Patrol officials said he tried to run over a 10-year-old.
What?
A 10-year-old.
Come on.
Yeah.
That first of all,
What the hell would a kid done? What have you done?
like, why are you trying to hit a kid?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he had to have known the kid or something. Something. Like, I mean, like, why would he try to hit this?
I don't know.
Or the kid was antagonizing
They
him
didn't
every
even
time.
have any information on it, too. That was crazy.
That's just not fair.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, just makes postal workers look mean. Maybe they
Well,
are.
that's what they say, going postal.
Going postal.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't think he's going to go postal
Right.
very much
That's
longer.
a little crazy.
All right, this one you're going to love. The North Las Vegas police said 2 men faced attempted murder charges after one of them was upset about the gravy he received in his order at KFC.
Come on. First of all, who's getting mad over KFC gravy? I mean, that's not the best gravy.
Well, yeah, but think about that. You're going to prison now.
Oh, wait. I got to get back to just the quality of the gravy. Why is he getting mad over some bad gravy?
I'm still, okay, but you're still going to prison.
Yes, you are
Right?
going to
Attempted
prison.
murder charge. You're going to prison.
Right.
Right? You're in the chow line.
Right.
There's a big dude right behind there serving what?
Gravy.
Mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yep. He's him. No. Everybody knows, like, why you in here?
You the
Why you
gravy
in here?
guy.
I got mad because I got some bad KFC gravy. It pissed me off.
Stupid individual.
Oh, it pissed you off? Here's some gravy.
Now what you gonna do?
Now what you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. Dumb KFC person. What an idiot.
Stupid people. Come on.
So I was asked, why do we do inspirational quotes?
Yeah.
And it was really easy. My youngest, Jackson, ever since he entered high school from his freshman year to his senior year, I used to send him an inspirational quote every day.
Yeah.
And then about halfway through his senior year, I thought, I want to see if it actually resonated with him.
Yeah.
So I didn't send it to him that day. And
Did he notice?
No. Around 2:00, I got a message. He was like, "Hey, I waited all day. I haven't seen the quote."
Listen, that sounds exactly like you and Jackson.
So I sent it to him. I already had it ready, and I sent it to him because I think that everyone needs to hear something good. You know? I think they need to hear something good. So,
yeah, no. Like, first of all, I mean, just to pause on that just a little bit, like the backstory on that whole thing that people don't understand is that, first of all, you've worked with Jackson his whole entire life. He was like a little tiny spaghetti kid.
Yeah.
Like he was skinny mini and he was just a tiny kid.
This
guy grew up to be a beast.
He did.
And he literally got into minor league baseball and all that good stuff. And it's not just him doing it. It was the inspiration behind it, though.
What it was, and Shawn, what Shawn was telling you is the truth. So when you look at this kid, and when I first took him into the gym, he said, "Dad, I'm a twig," and I said, "Look." I said, "Look in the mirror," and I said, shortly you're going to be a stick, and then we're going to turn you into a tree, and then we're going to turn you into a fucking redwood.
Yeah.
Let's go make the redwood." And he turned into this beast in the gym. And he got to the point to where he started really believing in himself. Now, he It wasn't that he was overly talented with baseball,
No.
but he worked harder than anybody else.
Yeah.
And
it's
he
all
believed in
work ethic.
himself. And that was one of the reasons why I had sent the quotes to him every day, because you have to have this deep belief in who you are and what you do.
Exactly.
And he did, and that's the reason why he did make it there. And he actually he's got a minor league ring too.
Yeah, I mean he achieved a lot. Like
Yeah.
the percentage of what, people who actually got there, and he was also that kid that everybody always doubted.
Yeah.
Right?
They
Right,
never
the whole way.
they never thought he was going to.
Right.
And
he
so-
always was like that kid, I'm going to prove you wrong.
Yeah, that was my favorite thing that you said, is like he was always going to prove you wrong.
Yeah.
And I did love that about him. So anyway, inspirational quote.
He was a chip off the whole block because wants to be 190.
I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to get to the 10%. All right, guys. So to make a difference in someone's world, you don't have to be amazing, rich, talented, beautiful, or perfect. You just have to be you and care,
Exactly.
right?
Be you.
Yeah.
Always be you.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter what anybody says, because I'm going to tell you right now, like growing up from my side, like I didn't have a big brother.
Yeah.
I am the oldest. Like I was the person that I had to be the example,
Yeah.
right? I had me and my sister. My sister really didn't look at me as an example though.
I can understand why. All right, guys, listen, it's been a great week. You guys have a great week, and we're going to see you next week.
Yeah, have a great week. We'll see you next week. Hey, we just want to let you know, one, we really appreciate you watching our videos, and we really appreciate you subscribing. Please subscribe. It means a lot to us. It helps us to go further and bring you more videos.
See you next time, guys.
See ya. And that's a wrap. Another episode of Cabin Pressure with Shawn and G. If you made it this far without subscribing to our YouTube channel, what are you even doing with your life? Seriously, questioning your judgment. Hit the subscribe button like it owes you money. Ring that notification bell. Do that thing. You know you want to. Because let's be real, finding this podcast was fate. Staying unsubscribed, that's just disrespectful to the universe. We'll see you next week for another episode where we promise you absolutely nothing except more of whatever this was. Until then, keep your tray tables up, your seatbelts fastened, and your YouTube subscription subscribed. Peace out, and subscribe already.